Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my cook system, my water system, and what I'm going to be doing for food storage on the Appalachian Trail next year. Yee! 2023, it's coming up. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm out on trail. I'm trying my best with the lighting here, so hopefully it's good for you guys. But we're going to get started right away with my water filtration system. So what am I using for my water? So first off the bat, I am using the Sawyer Squeeze filtration system. This weighs about 2.5 ounces, so fairly light, which is good. This gadget does come with like all these like little hookups, little things that can go on the top. Like this is a little drinking cap and all this stuff. So it comes with all these gadgets. I only plan to bring this and potentially one other piece. I'm not quite sure about that piece yet, but I might bring one other piece. So here is the cost of the Sawyer Squeeze. And yes, I am using the full Sawyer Squeeze and not the Sawyer Squeeze Mini, because I heard the Sawyer Squeeze Mini is poo-poo. You're probably wondering, what am I using to hook this onto for water? I am actually going to be using the smart water bottle system. I'm not going to bring any sort of ladder or anything like that. Just not my vibe, not what I'm going to use. So I plan to bring 2 smart water bottles that are 1 liter each and 1 700 milliliter water bottle. As you guys know, if you watch my backpack video, I am bringing a little water bottle holder thing that's strapped to my shoulder strap. So I will be planning to keep the 700 one in there, and then the 1 liters on the side of my pack. So the last part of my water filtration system is actually this plastic cup. I got it from the Amicable Lodge actually last time when I went on a section hike out there. This water cup is 0.1 ounce, so it's less than an ounce. It barely weighs anything, but the purpose of this is to scoop up water just in case there is an area where I can't get the smart water bottle in there. I'll be able to scoop up water, maybe a puddle or something like that. So that's the purpose of this guy. And it costed nothing, so it was free, part of my hotel stay. So highly recommend grabbing cups from hotels when you stay there. One other piece of my water filtration system I almost forgot about is this smart water bottle cap. I'm going to be bringing it for 2 folds. First fold, or first use, is going to be to actually hook onto my water bottles. Like if I lose a cap or something along the way, it'll be an extra backup cap. And the other part is to actually use it as a backflush system. So this will actually fit into this. If I unscrew it, you guys can see here, the smart water bottle cap actually fits into this, and I can actually backflush water through it to get out all the extra gunk. So it'll have 2 uses. The next part of this video is going to be talking about my food storage. So I'm using the Z-Packs Bear hanging kit for my food storage. I got the big bag. I should have gotten the large bag. I thought the big would be better than the large, but it's not. So we'll see. I may end up trading this for a bigger one, because this honestly is probably only going to fit like 3 days of food, and we'll see. It is a, I guess, Velcro-y top. Dyneema. It weighs about 3.1 ounces with the rucksack and the line that goes with it. So let me show you guys that real quick. So here's the rucksack. It has a little drawstring on it and a little hooky, so you can put rocks inside and throw it over tree lines. Here's the cord that comes with it. It is about 50 feet of 2mm Z-line, as they say. Now it also does come with a mini carabiner, which I actually have on my pack right now. Now it does come with a mini carabiner, but I am actually going to use a bigger one because I feel like this will work out better for me. So here is the cost of the Z-Packs Bear Hanging Kit. And like I said, I may be switching this out for a bigger bag because this is only going to hold about 3 to 4 days worth of food, and I may need a bigger stretch of food here and there, or maybe I'll end up just throwing it in another dry bag at night and just throwing the food in my regular bag during the day. I don't know, we'll see. Again, subscribe so you can follow along with my journey to see what I end up doing for my food storage. And I did forget to say, as I was filming in my last location, I do plan on using a Ziploc bag or like a freezer bag for trash storage. And then as far as my actual cooking system goes, I'm gonna try to cook inside Ziploc bags. I know it's not the most environmentally friendly way, but I think it'll save me a lot of time. And I might end up switching that out and just cooking in my pot. We'll see how that works out for me. I'm not really sure about that yet. So I will have that added weight of like extra Ziploc bags in my food system as well. So the last part of this video is going to talk about my like kind of kitchen cook setup. So the first thing in that setup is my Toaks 900mm pot. It does come in a lovely carrying sack. It's a little drawstring, which I plan to use as my backup rock sack. So if my regular rock sack breaks, this is what I'll use. So let me just pull it out here. So I really like it. I'm a big fan. It has these little handles, I guess, that pop out that kind of go together so you can hold it. It has a built-in lid. Oh, I have a bandana in there. It has a lid with like little holes on it so steam can get out and whatnot. On the inside of the pot, one thing, I don't think you guys can see it, but one thing I really like is that there's measuring components to it. Maybe you can kind of see on the side there. But yeah, so that's nice to have that measuring cup kind of almost built in. This pot with the carrying sack and everything weighs about 4.4 ounces, so about 1/4 pound, so not horrible. The next thing in my kitchen setup is my Toaks spork. It is a long-handled spork, which I absolutely love. It has a polished bowl and it costs about $13, so I mean, you really can't beat that for a pretty good spork for camping. So I mean, you probably could beat it, but it's a pretty good price, I feel like. So the next thing is my MSR Pocket Rocket. This is my stove. It folds out nicely here. Let me see if I can do it. So it folds out, so you have a nice little spot to put your pot on top of. When you screw it onto the gas canister, you can kind of turn on the fuel and whatnot with this guy. It's about 2.6 ounces, which I heard the BRS stove is actually lighter than that. So I mean, I've already bought this, so too late, too bad, so sad. This is what we're going with. It was pretty pricey compared to the BRS stove. This was about 50 bucks. So the next thing was actually a free item that I got from my hiking partner. She made it for me. It is kind of like my cook, I don't know, fuel saver thing. She calls it an Amazon mail bubbler, but essentially she took an Amazon mail package, she put Velcro on the top, and the use of this is to put your Ziploc bags in so you can save fuel, and you can kind of just put the boiling water in the bag with the food, close it up, close this guy up, and it cooks, and it helps to kind of keep the heat in, so it works decently. I think it'll help more so when it's cold out, because I've only taken it out when it's not cold, so I think it'll help there. Oh, and this weighs 0.15 ounce, so it's really light. It's less than an ounce. I did mention before that I am using a stove that needs gas, so I just have this random gas fuel canister that I had at my house to show you guys, but I'm not sure. I may get the 8 ounce that this is, or I may go with the smaller ones. If I do the smaller one, then I can fully fit everything inside my pot with it, like with the stove and everything. If I go with this guy, this is the only thing that can fit inside my pot, so we'll see. I may switch, I may not switch when I get out on trail. We'll see, but I also need a fuel canister for my kitchen setup. The next thing I'm bringing in actually carries inside my stove pot holder is a Olympic lighter. I am carrying the full size. I heard this will last me the full trail. Oop, I dropped it. I heard this will last me the full trail, so I won't have to buy a new one, whereas the mini ones, you may or may not have to buy a new one throughout the trail, so I figured I would bring the Big Daddy just to have. And the last thing in my food cook system is a bandana. You guys saw I had one in here from before. I'm probably going to use this new one. Basically, this bandana has multiple purposes of being able to like wipe out the pot, to be able to kind of like clean up any extra food residue, anything like that, to kind of just dry everything out. And then I also plan to keep my fuel inside of this, so that way it doesn't rust the inside of my pot, because I've actually rusted out one of my pots before, and this is a brand new one. So I don't want to make that mistake again. So bringing a bandana as my kitchen system, clean towel, fuel wrapper, all that jazz. I haven't decided, because the bandana weighs, let's see how much it weighs, 0.1 of an ounce, and it cost me $3 with this cool pattern. I haven't decided, because I do have this microfiber towel that I brought with me before, and it definitely works better than a bandana, but it weighs more and it's ginormous. So I may switch it out for this. I'll let you guys know when I do like my full gear review and like final gear list of what I'm bringing with me, if I switch it out or not. But I'm still debating on those two, if I'm bringing the bandana or the microfiber towel. You guys let me know what I should bring if you've hiked the trail before. But yeah. Alright, so that is my water filtration, my kitchen setup, and my food storage setup that I plan to bring with me on the Appalachian Trail. If I do switch out any of this gear, like I said, I will let you guys know, but this is what I'm planning on bringing with me as of now. Definitely leave me a comment down below if you guys have used any of this gear before, how it worked out for you, especially if you've used it on the AT. Let me know. If anything didn't work out for you, let me know why in the comments down below, because I would love to have all the gear situated before I get out on trail, because once you get on trail it's hard to like switch things out and all that jazz, you guys know. So next week's video, I'm going to be talking about my clothes that I'm bringing with me on the AT, and let me just tell you, I don't know if I have it all figured out just yet. I think I have a plan, but I'm not 1000% positive. So I'll definitely need some tips for clothes from you guys, especially if you're an AT through hiker already and you've hiked on the trail. I'll need your tips for that one. So definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys can come help me with my clothes situation. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.